Yep, another wee update from this morning, 6:45 a.m. This is going to be the Patrons Pavilion, and we've got a full turning circle for deliveries up here, which we didn't have in 2016, so it makes life a lot easier turning wagons up here than it was before. So it's very narrow road past Black Rock House. There's the standing stand, as I told you about the other day, with the
John coming from
with the disabled access, and also a parking bay for wheelchairs, so it's all inclusive. And there we are, that's the stillages for the construction at the Patrons Pavilion. It's 7:15 and that's the first delivery of the day. We've got Sunbelt Rentals doing the trackway and a wagon for the Patrons. This is Webby's roving reporter from Troon Golf Club. If you remember at the last vlog, at the end I showed you the start of the Links Pavilion. Well, the Links Pavilion now has all been floored. All the concrete anchor posts are in for the steel structure, and that'll be going up in the next few days. So there we are, a wee bit of continuity from the last vlog. So hopefully in the next couple of days we'll see the main structure up. All the actual structure posts are all in place, they've just to be hoisted later on today and then obviously infilled. But there we go, there's the Links Pavilion and the start of the flooring in, and also all the concrete anchor posts. The Links Pavilion is coming on at pace again today. Just a small update on the Links Pavilion. It's nearly finished until now, until they come in with the fixtures and fittings. They've started even the kitchen tent, which is next to the big tent, and they've even got the glazing in and the doors to the front, overlooking what will be eventually be the practice area of the golf course. So there we are, this is the Links Pavilion. I've shown you earlier, but now they've got the glazing and the doors on, and once it's finished it will really be quite spectacular. I've seen the inside plans, what they're going to do, and it seems to be lovely. But there we go, that's the Links Pavilion, that's the doors, that'll be the windows to the outside. It gives you a look over the practice area of the golf course and the other hospitality units. In past years they used to use canvas for the size, but it flapped too much, so now they've got ready built fiberglass units that just slide into the frames. There we are, there's the fiberglass walls. So this is the service tent for the Links Pavilion. So this one will house the kitchens, the refrigeration units, etc. to service the big tent there. So nice wee tent up in jig time, nearly finished. Well, the structure is, obviously the fitting out needs to be done. On one of the vlogs that I've sent you, Webby, recently, this is one of the standing stands, as they call them. Now each of these standing stands were introduced by the RNA a couple of seasons ago. They've all got ramps up to them, dedicated wheelchair spaces, so anybody that's mobility impaired can come to the open and enjoy the golf. So this is one of the standing stands. Now there'll be room for 5,000 people on these, but they're dotted, not on this one obviously, but all the ones that are dotted throughout the golf course. So there we are, there's 5,000 capacity for the standing stands. And on the seated stands, which I showed you on the last vlog, particularly the one on 18 right that's nearly finished, which you can see in the far distance there, there's going to be seating for 15,000 people all about the golf course. So there we are, there's a wee update for you, and I'll continue them as things progress. But until then, see you in the next one. And the stand boys have started 18 left, that's the first set next to the clubhouse, and it will go right the way down to the end of the fencing. So there we are, that's stand 18 left, started with the first set frame in. Stand 18 left. This is for Webby Sports Roundup. Hi, it's the roving reporter Old Troon. I'm beside the postage stamp hole, which is the famous 8th Old Troon. We've got a big grandstand that the guys have put up for the last 2 days. And there's the 8th tee and the